Your respect large. And big up everybody inside Grilles right about now. Blazing Empire 102.7 up. Rah. Would they say very good evening to Bra Kwame, Yaban Kwame Malcolm, blessed love. Your rating stall super. Now, yes, this one I usually don't do it on a rhythm because of the content, yeah. The content is quite political. When I say political, I don't mean party politics. We are all political animals. This is not party politics. This is about African politics. So when I do it, I prefer to do it off rhythm to give it some formality. So the Rastafari Council of Ghana has the pleasure to invite the Rastafari community, to invite all Pan-Africans and well wishers to the 9th edition, the 9th National Rastafari Conference, taking place on Saturday, March 2nd, 2024 at the Arts Center in Accra at 10 a.m. prompt. The conference will bring together Rastafari, Pan-Africans and well wishers to collaborate, deliberate on the theme political consciousness, a key requirement for national development. As part of the conference's activities, a musical concert will be held at the same venue, the same place, after the conference from 8 p.m. till Mama calls you. I'm talking about till dawn, till late into the night. Come and let's reason together as one people about African reconstruction and share some positive vibes on Saturday, March 2nd, 2024 at the Arts Center, Accra, from 10 a.m. prompt. One love. Let's get together and feel alright for the African reconstruction. Ja Rastafari. This is about Africa, And African unity, the agenda is driven by people, Rastafari people. People of the Rastafari movement drive the agenda better. Remember Bob Marley, Zimbabwe. Every man got the right to decide his own destiny. And in this judgment there is no partiality. Remember them tune there? He sang it for Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe. He sang Africa Unite. Africa Unite. Nobody drives the Africa Unite agenda more than the Rastafari community. And that is a political agenda. Even though not partisan, there's a political agenda. That's a political liberation we're looking for. Enough of the shackle and chains. Alright, let me straight away jump onto somebody's requesting I play the song one more time. But after the dashboard, I would have to jump onto other style of reggae. Do the usual reggae, get you sing along, But someone says I should play the song one more time. Maybe, I would do that for the person before I switch over to, root rock reggae. But yes, time to talk about Queen Nanny straight away. So if my production team is ready, we are streaming this particular segment live in living color on Facebook, so we all catch a glimpse. Most of you call on us to come on live. When I post my stuff on Facebook, go and read under. You see many people calling on me to come on live. Haruna, come live, come on live. We want to see you. We want to see you. I want to see you, my father. They want to see the action in the studio. Yes, sometimes it's hyper, sometimes it's calm like that, depending on the vibration. Today I'm quite calm. I'm not hyper today. I'm quite calm. Probably because I've not read too many crazy news items today. I've been busy running around like a headless chicken all day. So I've not really had the time to read around like I usually do. So I've not read a lot of crazy stuff. The crazy things I read, the madness I read in the dailies usually get me hyper when I jump on radio. And then I act like I'm high on something on radio. Those who know me personally, they know I'm a cool guy. They say, yeah, is that the man there? Is that the Haruna? I know him. He's a cool guy. Is that him? Yeah, man. My love for humanity is the reason I get hyper on radio. When I see a lot of fuckery around, a lot of bandulu, a lot of badness, a lot of wickedness around when I come on radio, listen, Rasta, I can't help it. The spirit of humanity takes over me and makes use of me. And makes use of me like that on radio. So straight away, let me take you onto my dashboard like that. I usually have a sick tune I play before that. But that particular sick tune has not been customized for me. The owner still has the right to it. So anytime I play it, when I'm live on Facebook, they pull down the video or they mute the video. So anytime I'm going live, I don't play until I link up with, the Charlie Chaplin team and then get a customized one for the program. Anytime I'm going Facebook live, I can play the sick tune for this particular segment. The sick tune for this segment. Those of you who have been following, the sick tune for this segment is the prolific, statement delivered by Charlie Chaplin, the man who never spoke on TV. When he finally spoke, he shook the world to the core. When he finally spoke, he shook the world to the core. Charlie Chaplin. And that's the voice I play. The voice talking about humanity I played before I do my history stuff. I played before I do my personality profile things. I played before the dashboard actually. But today I can't play it because we're live on Facebook. 5 after 10. If you really, let's talk about this beautiful queen. She's pretty beautiful. Yeah, I am watching a portrait of her on the Jamaican dollar. You can tell she's a natural beauty, and she inspired the song I played for Mitana. Natural beauty, you can tell. You see her, in Dadbani they say Nindo. When you see the Nindo in Dadbani, that's what they say, Nindo. In Hausa there's a word for it. There's a word for it, There's a word for it in Hausa, I've forgotten. You look at the face of the person, whether makeup or not, whether dirty or not, no matter what, when the beauty is there, you look at the face, you look at some particular features of the face, and then you know that, man, this is natural beauty. And that's what I see on the Jamaican dollar, $500 bill of the Jamaican, and you see the woman pan it, and she traces her roots down here to Ghana, Ashanti region. She's an Akan by descent. Queen Nanny. Many refer to her as Granny Nanny inside Jamaica. Some prefer to refer to her as Nanny of the Maroons. She was born sometime around 1686. She was an 18th century leader of the Jamaican Maroons. She led a community of formerly enslaved Africans called the Windward Maroons. In the early 18th century, under the leadership of Nanny, the Windward Maroons fought a guerrilla war. A guerrilla war is actually a conventional war between rebels, informal, military people, community people, folks who pick up the guns and fight the normal, the normal military people, the regular military people we know. So when you hear guerrilla war, that's how it is. It's usually characterized by a lot of foul tactics, no formality, terrorism, ambush. It's characterized by some of these things. Every tactics, all tactics you can use. With guerrilla war, they don't care whether it's a child or a woman. The tactics can catch up with everybody. But if it's an organized war, then they exempt women and children. They exempt people who are they target in a way, and then they fight in a very formal way. Formal fights. They kill segregationally. They attack in a formal manner. But if it's a guerrilla war, hey, everything goes, yeah. Now this woman led her people to fight a guerrilla war over many years against British authorities in the colony of Jamaica in what became known as the First Maroon War. This is the Yasantua of Jamaica, and she is a Ghanaian. Much of what is known about her comes from oral history. Much of what is known about her is known through oral history, as little textual evidence exists about her. That means she goes back into time when writing was not that, common. Now, according to a Maroon legend, when they say legends, those who do oral, oral story, they tell oral stories. They keep history via oral, usually we refer to them as legends. So according to Maroon legend, Queen Nanny was born in Jamaica and was the daughter of Prince Nakwa, who was taken into slavery by the Spaniards from what is today Ghana of the Ashanti in 1640. According to Maroon legend, Queen Nanny was born in Jamaica same way and was the daughter of one Prince Nakwan, who was taken into slavery by the Spaniards from what is today Ghana of the Ashanti in 1640. During the years of warfare, the British suffered significant losses in their encounters with the windward Maroons of Eastern Jamaica. The Maroons attributed their success against the British to the successful use of supernatural powers by Queen Nanny. They believed she possessed some supernatural powers. Idro Bansere. They believed she possessed some African spirits. And they attribute their success against the British to the successful use of supernatural powers by Queen Nanny. But historians argue that the Maroon mastery of guerrilla war played a significant role in their success. Having failed to defeat them on the battlefield, the British sued for peace, signing a treaty with them on the 20th of April 1740. The treaty stopped the hostilities, provided for sanctioned freedom for the Maroons, and granted them some amount of 500 acres of land to Nanny and her followers. So that's why she's on the $500 note of Jamaica. When she defeated the British, she held them to paper to lease some land, to give them some land, and they gave them 500 acres of land to settle. So Jamaicans have her on their $500 bill, and that particular dollar bill has been nicknamed Nanny. Give me some Nanny. They mean give me some $500. I am talking about one Queen Nanny, a descendant of the Ashanti Empire, who found her way into Jamaica, invoked the Ya Asantua spirit to liberate her people, and became a leader of that particular place. Listen, man, the town that was built on the 500 acres given to Nanny was given a name, Motown. The village built on the land grant still stands and today is called Motown in Jamaica. It is also known as the Nanny Town. Modern members of the Motown celebrate 20th April as a holiday in honor of Queen Nanny. In 1957, the government of Jamaica celebrated Nanny as their only female national hero, celebrating her success as a leader. Her image is also on the Jamaican $500 note, which is called a nanny in Jamaican slang. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about an exceptional woman, an extraordinary woman who lived for her people. How many of our leaders live for their people today? A lot of selfish people in the name of leaders. They don't want to take the bullet. They don't want to take a shot for the people. No, man. They want the people to go out there and take the bullet for them. How many of our leaders today like this? They would never take a shield and then push the subjects out there to go look at the political, riot we have in this country. How many politicians get wounded? Anytime you hear there's a riot during political season campaigns, how many politicians we hear they get wounded, they get hit by any? No, it is the people who go out there to take the bullets on behalf of the politicians. But those days, these leaders were on the forefront, taking the shot, taking cover, covering their people up and taking all the shots and the spears, taking all the arrows, taking everything attack on behalf of their people. That's why they said she has supernatural powers, because it didn't look normal for a woman to be forefront like that, taking all sorts of attacks on behalf of her people. So they thought it was not normal, and they thought she was using supernatural powers and not an ordinary tactics. Queen Nanny. Leaders of today must draw inspiration from leaders of yesterday. The greed is too much. Our greed is our creed. The greed is too much. It is about them and about them and about them and about them, even before their family. Too much greed is the reason we have a lot of separation lately. Everybody is under pressure. Even the greedy man, they are also under pressure. Listen, man, you will be under pressure. The greed will put you under pressure. So the subjects are under pressure. They themselves are under pressure because of their own greed, making life a living hell today for everybody. If we live for each other, life will be a better place. The world will be a better place to live in. But each man for himself is a Babylon philosophy, and it will not work anywhere in the world. Even Babylon is tearing apart because of that philosophy. I am talking about dirty Babylon is tearing apart because of that philosophy. Each man for himself philosophy. God for us all. How can God be for us all when each man is for himself or herself? The voice of the people is the voice of Jah. Each man for our next man. Then God belongs to us all. 15 after 10. I'll draw the curtains down very soon. Now, according to a Maroon legend, espoused by the Maroons, a campon. I'm sure this is a champon. But because of, tongue issues, they couldn't pronounce it. It has become a campon in Jamaica. According to a Maroon legend espoused by the Maroons, a campon town, Nanny was born into the Akan people in Blue Mountains of Jamaica. But it is also possible that she came from the West Africa. Her father was allegedly one of the 600 Akan people who came to Jamaica on a trading excursion with the Spaniards when they were betrayed and sold into slavery in 1642. The legend claims that they eventually escaped and found refuge in the Blue Mountains, where they encountered the existing Taino Maroons who had been there since the time of Columbus. However, people tell us Christopher Columbus discovered Jamaica. What a lie. When Christopher Columbus went down there to meet some of these people already. Now, however, Nanny is associated with the Motown Maroons in the east rather than the Acampon in the western Jamaica. Queen Nanny is the woman on my dashboard in this edition. Her death is mysterious. Different accounts about her death. In the Journal of the Assembly of Jamaica, 29 to 30th March 1733, a citation for resolution, bravery, and fidelity awarded to loyal slaves under the command of Captain Sambo, namely William Coffey, who was rewarded for having fought the Maroons in the first Maroon War, and who is called a very good party Negro, having killed Nanny, the rebels' old Abbey woman. Obia woman, that's what when Jamaica says Obia, they mean medicine woman. Obia woman, medicine woman. So they believe this Negro man, who is a black man, who betrayed a fellow black, killed Queen Nanny. These highest soldiers were known as black shots. But however, it is unlikely that the Coffee killed the Nanny who ran Nanny Town, since there is evidence Motown was granted to her people under her leadership in 1740. So some claim she did not die, but that particular story, she died a natural death in old age and is buried somewhere around the bomb grave in Motown. Queen Nanny is her name. She is on the $500 bill of Jamaica, which is popularly known as Nanny. So if you go to Jamaica and somebody tells you, give me a nanny, they mean give me $500. She was natural. She was a natural woman, and for that matter, I would have to play this song one more time in honor of her natural beauty.
Empire FM.
Yeah man, you don't know say it's Haruna Babangida on the stereo. Kick it.